Because we on
I shot 10 videos, 10 videos in 30 days and 6 vlogs. For this interview, I wanted to bring TK and Peter, which was my director and my engineer, because I wanted to tell the Roscoe story because it can tie into P&B Rock because it's sticky out there. We could have got killed in Roscoe's. I felt the vibe. I told these guys, stop eating, pack up their food.
Hold on.
I know you want me to talk out on camera.
No, we're recording.
Oh, okay. But
we can talk about it now.
See,
let's do it.
I wanted to bring them, but we'll. I'll have. They weren't available. But that's they get crazy out there.
Before we get to the tree, tell me about the story about the Roscoe's over there, please.
Oh, you draw me out.
Blacka Da Don and Los Angeles stories. We over here at Yes Electric Tattoos, you know what I'm saying?
The Toronto supporters.
So we put all the people in Toronto.
They're stuck at the door now, but Toronto supporter.
I feel like a zoo animal right now.
Is that Blacka Da Don? Yeah, I already know we love hip hop. We here, man. Kicking it. I got the good vibe tree with me. You know what I'm saying? It's the good vibes tree.
So tell me this Roscoe story, fam.
So before we get into the Roscoe story, I have to break down the good vibes tree.
Please.
The good vibes tree. So it's like, you know, I have a lot of friends that haven't like been to their own country before.
Right.
They haven't even traveled. They have even family members too that haven't even been back to their own country. You know? You know, people that don't go to like Miami or California, the only time we get to see the trees like this is in Jamaica or our countries back home.
Right.
And the vibes out there is what? Pure to blood clot. No.
Yeah.
Pure London. Pure vibes.
So
when I landed in LA for the first time and I seen the palm tree, I felt the same vibe I feel when I get off the plane in my country, Jamaica. But the only difference this time was like I was there to work on music. So it was like, you know, Toronto has a black cloud and it really does. So like I told myself I had to bring the tree with me. So the tree's with me, you know what I'm saying? And it's called the good vibes tree.
And that's like a palm tree basically. And palm trees are like a sign of money as well, no?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Good vibes tree all around.
Just for the people who don't know. Grab those headphones right there, King. I want to play some tunage for you. Let me make sure the sound effects are all loaded up for us over here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hear this?
We love hip hop.
Hard. Holy shit.
Watch this. Blacka.
It's that LeBron James shit. You know what I'm saying? I told Patrick Beverly's my friend, by the way. I told Patrick Beverly, make sure you tell LeBron James I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He's the greatest in the world. He's how I played basketball. You know what I'm saying? He's my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting closer to LeBron James, you know?
Okay.
Patrick Beverly, right?
Well, listen, man, I'm really happy to be ready to have this conversation with you over here. Salute to the listening audience as well. We're over here at Yes Electric Tattoos. Big salute to the homie Ace, always holding me down.
Yes Electric, right here. Y'all go follow. It's the motherfucking ad right here. Y'all go type it in for your tattoos located downtown.
Yeah, man.
In the heart of the city. You know what I'm saying? Two locations now. So one in the West End, downtown wing of the city, and next one in the heart of the city. But type it in Instagram, you guys. Tap in and see what's up.
Yeah, man. We did an episode over at the first location. That used to be the old Boroughheads, but now we're over here, 1696 Queen Street West. Big salute to the sponsors as well, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. Hit them up on their Instagram, Astro_Pink, or check them out on their website, myastropink.com. But I have the special honor to be sitting with this gentleman right here. I'm sweating from, the little dance routine that I was trying to get my old ass to do just now. You know what I'm saying? But with no further ado, we have Blacka Da Don in the motherfucking building.
Yeah. We love hip hop.
So let's start off the top. Los Angeles, you got the actually, let's start with the tree. What's going on with the tree here?
The Good Vibes Tree, you know what I'm saying? So Tenacious, the project drops November 18th.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming out very soon. AKA my birthday, you know? The Good Vibes Tree. Tree's rolling with me. I brought it from California because there's a lot of bad vibes in the city. So when I have the tree with me, it's like an umbrella.
Yeah.
I'm just blocking out all the haters, just blocking everything out. You know what I'm saying? Blocking the shit out.
Keep all them haters away. So how was LA, fam?
Which time?
Well, shit, you were there a few times. There was the one time when we called you maybe
When you
about
called
a
me, that
year
was
ago.
last year this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before no, I'm lying. That was last year at the end of this month.
Okay.
So I went, that time I went, that was the very first time I ever went.
Yeah. So what was that trip like? Because that was the first time, like crossing the border.
That's what put me on in the Good Vibes tree. That was the very first, like, you never watch Friday After Next? When he comes to Rancho Cucamonga and he's like, taste it, you taste the air, taste it. Rancho Cucamonga's in California, by the way, but I wanted to go see it, but it was like 4 hours away from LA.
Yeah.
But when he's like, taste the air, taste it. Like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. I said, whoa, the air tastes different, everything's different. You know what I'm saying? And all jokes aside, it's just the flow of business. Everybody's just up at 5 a.m. Everybody goes to the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the industry get-togethers. You're meeting a lot of people. I met the owner of SoundCloud.
Okay.
So I met Metal World Peace, fucking Kid Ink, Karen Civil. So a lot of important people. You don't run into these people being in like, here in the city, just trying to push your music, not really traveling, going anywhere.
Yeah.
But last year, back to what you were saying, this time when you called me, that was after I went to the Drake and the Kanye show. I remember.
Yeah, the Amazon show.
Yeah, you were asking me how that was. The Hoover show.
Yes.
It was dope still. It was in the LA Dodger Stadium outside, the bowl, the new one.
Yeah.
It was the most traffic I ever been in my life, like on my way to a show. So like, I remember when usually it'll take me like maybe like 20 minutes to get downtown, and in traffic at normal time, about an hour. It was like almost 2 hours and almost right under 3 hours.
Wow.
Traffic, just to get downtown. Like you were on the highway exiting.
Just
like
on a regular day.
Yeah, regular evening. Yeah. The show started at 9, but I think they started at like 10 something.
Yeah.
Because they know about the traffic down there. It was, that was an experience. Like people were getting out, picture like OVO Fest, and everyone's on the Gardener, but it's not moving.
Yeah.
So people that are in Uber and taxis just get out and hop the fence and just start jogging and speed walking down the street. It's left there. So people are walking past my car on the highway, going down the ramp on foot.
That's crazy.
I never seen that before. That was crazy.
That's crazy.
That's what I mean by LA traffic. Like it wasn't going nowhere.
So even with the LA trip, right? One thing that we were, sort of discussing a little bit off camera, like getting there, because, we all come from street circumstances, but getting into the United States for us as Canadians is a big deal. What was customs like? Looks to the tree. Right? Because I know you must have been nervous when you got to customs the first time, bro.
Yeah, the very first time I went to customs, it was like when they denied me, the only feeling I could resemble it to was like when I lost my uncle. That kind of pain, like that kind of letdown. That kind of like, it's over. Like, how important it is to be able to travel.
Yeah.
Making music. I've been doing this for a long time. So I told myself last year, like, I want to take it to the next. I want to really do this shit, like, just not keep pushing shit in my backyard. So when we went to customs, it was me, TK, and the owner straight out of the 6 TV.
Yeah.
For the people that know who that is.
Yeah,
so we were rolling. We went to the customs, and it was like the worst day of my life, actually. So like we were in the line, and then we got to the front. So there's numbers. So then they're like, you go here, you go here. So I think I remember straight out of the 6 TV went to like a black guy. And I was like, oh, he's in trouble. And then they sent me to this chubby Spanish guy. I'll never forget him, bro. And then they sent the director to the next guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, fuck, this might be good. So I went and I talked to him. So he's like, where you going? Where you staying? And I showed him where I'm staying. And then he looked, and then he's like, just come with me. And he said that, my heart dropped, right? But I'm thinking I could still kind of get on the flight because I haven't been in trouble in 10 years. I haven't had no charges in 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, it's whatever. But it wasn't. So they came, there's a lady that comes into secondary with a clipboard, and she'll call your name and be like, this flight is leaving at this time. What is your situation like here?
Right.
That lady doesn't even talk to the customs officers because they're American customs officers. So she ain't even allowed to talk to them. Okay. So like a lady will come into secondary and she has a clipboard and she's like, Abraham Lincoln, that's me. And they'll come to you and they'll be like, what did they say?
Yeah.
Like they talk to you. What did they say? Like, okay, well, the flight's, yeah, he said, and then they radio went right away to the desk. Like, yeah, he said he'll be about it. And they tried to work with you.
Right.
So I was like, at that time, I was still kind of holding on, you know?
Stressful.
I was still kind of holding on, like, because I never been in a situation before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been to America, but I drove. Like when I went to New York in 2017, but we drove. So the first thing I'm telling the officer in secondary is like, I've been to America before. Like, what, you know?
Yeah.
Don't you guys see that? And he's like, that officer wasn't supposed to let you in. So then they stamped my passport and deemed me inadmissible for my charges for trafficking from 10 years ago.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know, because like it was from old stuff.
From 10 years ago, yeah.
Shit. Okay, so then what happened?
They deemed me inadmissible. So when they deem you inadmissible, it means you have to get your paper. Deemed inadmissible is bad, but it's not disparaged. Mm-hmm. So disparaged is like you are banned from America. That means it's like you have to go about it differently. Right. Deemed inadmissible means that you can apply for a waiver. And a waiver now is a fucking I-92, G28, that kind of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys go Google it. I ain't spent too much gems.
Yeah, go do your Googles, kids.
But the waiver is basically telling America, this is what I have done in my past.
Mm-hmm.
Can you allow me into your country?
Right.
So once they see that, it's like they allow you. But you only can apply for that if you've been out of trouble for it. They used to be 8 years. They moved it to 6 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Listen, I need you to, like, you see how you're breaking this down right now? Right? And the tree is sending out the prosperity to Blacka and the audience, right? Because these gems that you're dropping right here, a lot of people can benefit from them. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who watch this network who are artists, who are up and coming creatives, and even me myself, as the head of this network, has not been to the States since 2009. So we need these gems. Fam.
Yeah.
So okay, so then what happened then?
Oh yeah, they deemed me inadmissible, and I wasn't able to travel, obviously. But they also had me there for fucking 5.5 hours. My flight was at 8. I got let out of there at 2:30. It was traffic. Like when I got let out of the airport, it was bumper to bumper traffic in Toronto. My flight was at 8, so I was at the airport from 4 in the morning. So they probably brought me into customs at like 3:30 in the morning.
Right,
I mean, for 5 in the morning, I'd say about around so.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it was very fucking bad experience. Still, something we wouldn't want to go through again, but. My sister's, she's a lawyer. I won't say her name, but basically she's in the firm, and you know, when you know, whatever sector you're in life, those are the people you rub shoulders with, and those are the people you have conversations with about the shit you guys are doing.
Yeah. Whether
if you're a ball player, you're chilling with ballers, you guys are talking about what school you guys are going to, you know what I'm saying? So she had a conversation with her colleagues and said like, this is what my bro's going through. And they laughed like, let's call this guy. First of all, are you guys talking to Canadian? No, you need to hire American. I'm saying too much, but look, what these niggas need what you need to hire an American attorney.
Yes, man, it's not too much.
You hire an American attorney, or you hire an attorney to whichever land port you're trying to get to. So if you're banned from Portugal, you go find an immigration law firm in Portugal. And then obviously an immigration law firm in Portugal is going to have contacts at their port of entry.
Right.
And at their port of entry, common sense port of entry is where you're going to be able to enter because they have contacts there. So the firm that you hired in Portugal will contact her friend Bob that she's went to school with because they all live in Portugal. You're trying to get landed in that side. Portugal, banned from Portugal, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm saying too much for these niggas, but yo, good vibes tree.
Good vibes tree.
You know?
No, I see out right now, you know what I'm saying? Blinding me over here, bro. But okay. I want to know a little bit more about this experience. Networking. You're out there networking. And, you know, big salute to Dusty Wallace, right? We were talking about behind the scene because he's always about, yo, rappers are going out there. They're not coming back with no features. You know, all I'm seeing is man's taking pictures. But I know you're a man of your grind.
You see the good vibes tree on the cup?
Yeah.
It's the good vibes tree. The good vibes tree.
Right? You did a bunch of things. Vlogging.
Yeah.
Right?
We did 7 vlogs. 7.
Yeah.
No, I'm lying. We did 6 vlogs. I lose track sometimes. We did 6 vlogs. Part 6 is coming out. We're in a new month.
Yeah. We're in November.
Oh, yeah.
now.
It's my birthday month. Oh, just like 2 days ago, November.
Yeah.
Oh, this month. So any day I wake up, I can just drop it because I edit the shit. So, you know, yeah, we did 6 vlogs and 7 videos.
Wow.
7 videos.
Yeah, the Bel-Air video. crazy.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had that. We because the Good Vibes Tree, right?
Mhm.
When we were in Bel-Air, you know, like we direct our like videos, right? Like I direct all my videos, but I'll give the ideas to TK or Brown Guy or Johnny.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yo, this is what I want to do. And they'll be like, oh, this is sick. But add that, and they tweak it. But I don't give directors my songs and I'm like, what should we do? I'm not one of those guys. I don't allow that. And any director, any video I've ever put on YouTube and my name is on that shit, the director that did it will tell you, Blacka brought me this idea.
Yeah.
I just enhanced it.
So
Bel-Air, I was like, you know, I ordered all the gear off of fucking Amazon. You know, the little hat, you know what I'm saying? The little Will Smith hat. But we needed a taxi. Yeah. So when we went to Bel-Air, now we're shooting and we seen a taxi. And then I pulled over the taxi and I asked him, like, yo, you think you'll allow us to do this?
Okay.
He's like, yeah. But I don't think he knew, like, I think he thought because we're in Bel-Air, we had money like that. So he's like,
you get the cab, right? One thing also, even about the yellow cab that you had in that video, that's a real cab, fam. That's what the cab really looked like out there, bro.
Yeah. We pulled over the kid. So no, I'm missing a part. We called a cab and we were waiting in a park, balling up, chilling. And then the cab never came. But because it's LA, who the fuck is using, especially in Bel-Air, who's using a cab? Uber.
Everybody's using Uber,
Especially in Bel-Air. People own shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, they said it's going to be an hour wait. So we're like, this is what we came here to do, work. So it's like, fuck, hours, go get some food, come back, ball up.
Right.
2 hours go by. We call, we're like, we've been waiting 2 hours now. There's no cab. So then they're like, oh, we're going to send another one. It's going to be another hour wait. So we're like, you know, let's try this again another day. So we left. And on our way out of Bel-Air, we see a yellow cab parked up in front of a diner.
Wow.
The guy's sleeping. So I did the Mr. Blacks. It's like, boom, boom, boom. Yo, Migs! It's like, hopefully the camera caught that, the fans, yo, they seen the shit, you know? So he's like, boom. I said, this is what we want to do. We explained it to him. We woke up off frame. I'm like, no, sorry, we just want to do this. We're across the street. So he's like, no problem. So the guy comes now, he vibes in. So he comes to shoot it now, and I kind of like, we had him out there for like a little half hour or something like that. So we thought, because we're in Bel-Air, like, it's like $1,000. That's light, like a little tip. Maybe a $5 bills. Gave a guy $2 bills. The man was complaining. Talking about he's not leaving, this, and that. It was hell. It was like, we wanted to we don't have budget. Yeah. So like, this is how we do these things, right?
He's complaining about running $2 bills, fam?
Because it's Bel-Air. So we're like, what do you want? $5 bills, $1,000? You only been here for like 20 minutes, half hour. Like if you had a random meter, it'd only be at like $30.
Yeah.
$50. $60, you're kidding me.
He's trying to get the okie doke.
Because you're not running the kilometers, you're just chilling.
Yeah.
You know, and so we wanted to get some more scenes of the cab driving down from where the circle was and the dead end there. But we made it work. Because like I said, we use next to nothing to make shit happen. So like we kind of were made for these kind of moments. Like the team and I. But yeah, bro, it's like running gun shit. Like
the real guerrilla shit.
Real running. Yeah, every video I shot in LA was, we didn't have no permit. I'm not being escorted. We shot a video in Crenshaw.
Okay.
Marathon 2. It's like a little shout out to Nipsey.
Yeah, you got the marathon clothing on right now.
100%. Yeah. Shout out Crenshaw by Nature. It's my niggas down there. But like how I tapped in with them is like I just went there one morning. Like that's what I mean about these little niggas in the city. It's like they're waiting on a phone call. They're waiting on a label email. They're waiting on yo, Drake's my nigga. You don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Drake, I wouldn't be like rapping. I'm very inspired. Like he's the greatest in the fucking world. But a lot of niggas waiting on that follow, that like.
Yeah.
Not me, fam. Like I told myself last year, like, nah. Like I went to customs. I didn't know if I could get through. Then figured it out. And then now I'm here.
Yeah.
6 videos, 7 blogs in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I left LA last year this month and I didn't know a soul. I went on there and posted a picture and then just let it flow. So I sat in my Airbnb and just, yo, you're here? Yeah, I'm here. Link up.
Yeah.
Just from there.
Just networking.
Just from there. So one morning, December 6th to be exact, that's Illy Day.
Yes,
so I said, fuck, it's his birthday. And these guys are how I know Nipsey Hussle. I said, I'm going to go down there and buy myself something. I'm going to go buy something. So worst that can happen to me, we'll fucking buy something.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going with no jewelry. I'm not going like,
Mhm.
not drawing no attention to me. Like respect.
Yeah.
Because there's people out there that don't have it. Like I have it. I know that. And then there's people out there that have more than what we have.
Mhm.
But it's like you don't go into people's hood, period. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're rolling with certain niggas.
Of course.
So I knew that. So I went over there naked. Real nigga thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Niggas is like, yo, where you from? I said, Toronto. And as soon as I said Toronto, they're like, yo, you got to meet Six God. I'm like, who the fuck is Six God? I know the boss. I know the boy. I know the real Six.
Six God. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, they brought me in the alley.
And you went in the alley.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm out there
Look, you
chasing my dream. What the fuck?
The fucking things we do for these dreams, man.
So I went in the alley now. There's other little tables, but these tables, they're all selling merch. But these tables, they have weed jars on them, the big weed jars. So it's more like the weed's in your face, but only on the side, not on the front page, where all the like, I would say fans and people that are coming that are tourists and like, so it's like to the side, it's like they see niggas, like you want weed, you hit the corner, you start seeing all the niggas with the tap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Start seeing the dog then. So I went to this table and there was this big guy, like taller than you. It's like 6'2", and he's big, like Shaq, like Wade White, like, big name. Six God, shout out to Six God. And he's like, he's all tatted, his whole face is tatted, but on his side of his face here, he has the praying hands with the 6 rosary. You know that?
Yeah.
OVO don't use it, but it's like, when you see it, it's the boys thing.
It's a GIF in Instagram, bro.
Is it really?
Yeah, if you put Drake in the GIF section in Instagram when you're doing stories,
it pops up.
That's one of the things that pop up.
So he has
spinning.
it. You see how Gucci has the ice cream?
Yeah.
And I'm talking not no, like, fam, a guy.
Yeah.
And it's like as big as the ice cream here. And his name is Six God.
Six God.
Feel me? Crenshaw and Slauson. Like he's 60s, all that. Like, I have him on Instagram. Real nigga.
Yeah.
So I'm just explaining to him, like, yeah, I'm from Toronto. I'm down here doing my music. Boom, boom, boom. I fucking go to Cookies and get weed. Fuck that. Yo, give me the hood price. What? I'll be back 2 more days. Then I linked with one of my niggas out there and I said, fam, the dispensary we go to, fuck that. Let's go over here. So I brought my nigga there now. You know what I'm saying? And I went back there probably 3 times before I left. Caught my sweater, this, that, just kept going, copping weed and just tapping in, Showing respect. He introduced me to his artist, shout out Frontline.
Salute.
But this stuff is just taking a chance. I'm just, like how I explain, I'm just going.
Yeah.
Just not giving a fuck. Like, tired of playing Pac-Man. You know Pac-Man? You know the game Pac-Man?
I was a master at Miss Pac-Man.
Niggas in the city play Pac-Man with their life. The monster just go. Niggas can eat. They can go anywhere. Because you can move around in the little black box.
Yeah.
Go OT, do whatever. But when the red monster comes out, you get 8. Sometimes you don't return, sometimes you do, but you're still in the box.
Yeah.
Only this time when you're back in the box now, you can't leave the box. That's like when you have charges and shit like that. That's how I look at life. I said, I'm done playing Pac-Man. I need to get out that box. We all eat. Everybody eat. Everybody shine. Everybody eat. But we know what we want. And it's to be stars. Good vibes, Tree.
Good vibes, Tree.
And in order to be stars, we have to follow the footsteps of the greats. And the greats did it a certain way. When you go down in LA, do you know how much fucking Dred they play? He's the boss. He runs the place.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Miami. He's the boss there too. These guys do this because they get their fucking, you see when someone say they get their feet wet? They get their they jump in the whole water.
Yeah.
Like they're not playing. So I'm not playing. Feel me? So when I left LA by myself, I said, I'm coming out here to chase my dream because he's brave enough to take it that far alone.
Yeah.
And when you do something like that, the man upstairs guides you. And that's just the path I'm on right now. The good vibes tree path.
Good vibes tree.
You know what I'm saying? So like, fuck fam, I know you got questions and shit. I've been ranting. I got a lot to get off my chest, but like, Traveling is
man.
very
Talk your
important.
shit.
I told myself I'm done playing Pac-Man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out the box. I'm not trying to be Sean Desmond.
Mhm.
I'm not, shout out Sean Desmond. My mom bought me his album, but you don't get off the plane and see, these guys are not like, they didn't take it to a certain level because social media came after.
Yeah.
So they're Canadian mega stars. Mega.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be no Canadian megastar. You feel me?
Yeah. He's trying to be
I'm
a
Mr.
mega star.
Moneywalk. I'm a fucking performer. I'm
Mhm.
electrifying. I know this shit. Like, I'm not to play with.
Yeah. No, fam, you put
I'm
out
the baby before the baby, and I could say that on record. 100%. Because the baby, shout out Johnny and Sheffy, because they're the ones who showed me him.
Mm.
But his videos were so entertaining. But then he had a point in time in his career when he wasn't doing that. I was always doing that. But when they showed me him, they're like, look, this is the lane.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did Pack in the Mail is Gone. And I was like, holy shit. And then he got nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
I don't care about what's going on right now. I'm just talking about
when he was like first hitting the
it's
scene
all
hot.
entertainment.
Yeah.
So Johnny and Sheffy are like, this is you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just not Canadian.
So let me ask you.
What I do is not, I'm going to take the country to another level, just like the boy did. I could say that on record. I'm brave enough to. I want to.
Yeah.
I'm going to. But like, how I started out and what I'm doing right now, it's not for, no. It's just for the different masses.
So then why are you talking about
Shout out to our sponsors, Astro Pink, always coming with that loud. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or you can hit them up on Instagram at astro_pink. If you know, you know.
Why are you talking about retirement? Because I heard that talks.
That was a marketing scheme. I woke up one day and I was just like, man, fuck it.
You didn't really feel that way though? Because
No.
like I feel no. As a creative and former artist, catch me on Spotify. Sometimes we wake up and we feel that way. We're like, fuck this shit, man. Why the fuck am I doing this shit, bro? Like, why am I putting in all this work for these motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting the appreciation that I deserve out in this bitch.
Yeah, I feel like that.
So you didn't wake up feeling that way when you did that post?
No, I feel like that a lot of times. But that's not what I felt when I made that post. But I do feel like that a lot of times. I'll be honest.
Okay.
All bullshit aside. 100%. I've been doing this for more than a decade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just able to travel last year. I wouldn't be lying if I said I didn't feel like that. Like, that was in my mentality a lot before I taste the air out in California. You know what I'm saying?
But there was a point in time where like you feel, because everybody goes through this, fam, where you feel like, fuck, man, is it really worth it? You ever get that in your brain, fam? Like, bro, I watch you put together shows, fam, like sick fucking live shows. That Lee's Palace show, we're gonna talk about that, but like you've done some legendary things. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You never get that, like that fucking angst sometimes, like, god damn, like, if I leave this shit, you motherfuckers is gonna miss me, but I'm off this right now.
Nah, like before I travel. That's why, like, my main objective in any interview I'm doing right now, shout out We Love Hip Hop, but any outlet I'm going on, is the Good Vibes Tree.
Good Vibes Tree.
Because I felt it, I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta stop.
Before the Good Vibes Tree,
We love hip hop.
I felt it, I'll be capping. You know, I have 22 fucking mixtapes.
Yep.
I have 22 drops this month. And to be honest, I could have added 2 other albums, but I just didn't want to add them on the list. But I have more than that, to keep it real. Everything's on Dat Piff, Hanu Hip Hop, could be, just type my name in fucking YouTube. I have more work than any of these niggas. So sometimes like I'll sit, and then not only that, I know I'm more creative than all of these niggas. So you tell me what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I stress out, and I'll be like, yo, fuck it. But then the Good Vibes Tree happened, and then everything got, my mind opened up to a different horizon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot, I met a lot of people. I taste different air. You know what I'm saying? Not the Jamaica air. We do that all the time.
Yeah.
We do that, you know? We're entertainers. And as entertainers, where do we want to be? Where's the pot of entertainment? I'm not just saying LA. No. But majority.
Majority is LA, New York.
America.
Yeah, America, period.
And then, of course, the UK.
Yeah.
We'll get into that after.
No, but America has the biggest market share when it comes to music and
so
entertainment.
What are we trying to do?
Yeah.
Play Pac-Man? Nah, I'm playing Pac-Man no more.
No, if you really want to play with the big
You know what I'm
boys,
saying?
you got to be playing
You
in
gotta
the States.
play on the big field. And what I notice is when you get off the plane, you're a nobody. Shout out Smigs. You know what I'm saying? It's broski. But like in his situation, it would be different. Because you see, when he gets off, his very first time probably going out of LA, it was just a build up.
Yeah.
But right now, as we're speaking, like, you know, don't play.
Yeah, no, he's doing his thing.
Don't fuck around.
So let me
But
ask
like
you.
for me, not to cut you off.
No, you keep
When
on.
I come off the plane, I start again. The first DJ I meet is the first DJ I know.
You're a new artist when you get off there.
Unless it's, you have that feature or somebody where, like, say I had a feature with fucking Mozzie. And it's like, I'm going down and go tapping with him and his niggas. And he's introducing me to people and that's different.
Yeah.
So when I went down there, it's like, I'm alone. I don't know anybody. And it's like, that is when it hit me. Like, us as Canadians, we have a lot to do. You know? Like, a lot of niggas have popping records. Don't get it twisted. So when they go over there, American niggas are tapped in.
Yeah.
They have American niggas who want to jump on the remixes, already jumping on their Instagram. We could talk about a bunch of artists. I get it, but I'm talking about my situation. You really got to start again. So for the rappers that are listening, it's very important to travel because when you do travel, you're meeting new people and you're getting your name out there. So when you do get that big track, people already know you. Or when you do get that big track and labels are hitting you, you're going, flying out there and things are on your terms. It's not like, oh, you can't travel. Okay, you know what? We're going to sign you and give you a visa and then as soon as that label situation's over, there goes your visa.
Yeah.
Like, these are a lot of things I could talk about. You know what I'm saying? But it's
you
like,
won't, but
it's for people to read in books. But it's important to be able to travel before the situation happens.
Yeah, it's already happened.
For any artist.
Yeah. Multiple
I get
artists.
up, I'm 17 years old. I'm rapping. This is what I want to do. I just graduated. I ain't got no charges. You start traveling like ASAP because you're going to put Toronto on another map. You're going to put us on another map. You're going to put We Love Hip Hop on another map.
Yeah.
When they come do their interview, we need more soldiers out there.
Yeah.
And that's all it's really about. So it's very important for us to travel. And fuck, I know you want to ask another question, but I just want to keep going because this is on the same topic.
This is your time,
This is on the Good Vibes Tree topic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Good Vibes Tree.
And Good Vibes Tree. And on the topic for niggas that can't travel, like, yo, I'm from that cloth. Like, you been to jail?
Yes.
Been to jail. You been to jail over there? It's nothing to celebrate, but everybody in the room has seen,
we all can relate.
Has been in the Devil House.
And enough people who watch in the audience can relate too.
I met Casper in jail for the first time. I knew Heartless. Our hoods are close to each other, but the very first time I met him was in jail too.
Yeah.
They have their situations, and what I wish for the future is for a network to be created right away from Canada to the UK. So like, say, no, I won't name any artists, but say, Little Table from Scarborough is hot as shit, and he gets knocked. Like, he's hot, and he gets knocked. Lil Scarborough, that's it. Lil Table is his name. It's from Scarborough. We're talking about Lil Table right now.
Yeah.
And Lil Table comes out and he can't travel. He just came out. So like, he has to stay out of trouble now for at least 6 years. Or sign a label situation if they're willing to take the risk and give him that visa. But say that's not in the play. I think we need right now the pipeline to the UK because it's like Jamaica. So when niggas come out of jail right away, they're getting signed to American UK labels.
UK labels, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and we're the closest country to the.
Yeah, and if
you know, it's it's like that the Jamaican slang.
Yeah.
Keep it real. Like, my culture, we run a lot of shit. Sorry, no disrespect to anybody else's culture, but we run a lot of shit. And you know, Olande.
No, but that would be a dope pipeline though. Man.
Pipeline. Niggas could come out and the infrastructure is created right from Canada to the UK. So labels are signing you from the UK and right away you can go do a 20 city tour in the UK.
Yeah.
Do. get you the features with all the big artists in the UK. And obviously we all want to go to America, but because we're Canadians and it's hard for niggas that have charges and haven't been out of trouble for at least a nickel, at least 5 years. Like your lawyer can argue like, oh, it's 1 more year, like when you're applying.
Yeah.
But like, if you haven't been out of trouble for 5 years, it's like that pipeline should be created for us. And that would be dope.
Yeah.
Because the Queen owns over there, just like Yad. So that's why like niggas could, when they're on charges, they could go to Jamaica. It's like, I'm on charges, I'm going with my surety to Jamaica.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm on charges, I'm going with my surety to fucking UK, do a tour. Like, there's none of that with America.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like, that pipeline should be created. And I'm giving out too much gems though, you know, because I'm the nigga they sleep on. So I ain't even trying to give out too much gems. I'm the nigga they sleep on.
No, fam, the game is
you know
free,
what I'm saying?
Bro. Like
motherfucking good vibes tree.
Yeah, man. Good vibes tree, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about the OVO family tree that you helped to create. Yes.
I helped. What? Really? Let me hear where you're going with this.
I feel that there's a pipeline of artists, producers, people who got introduced to that studio, to the OVO family, through your family. R.I.P. to Payback and Illy. You know what I'm saying? You know, from like creating that pipeline from back in the day. Right? And then you hopping up in
40
the studio.
Still. I've been around 40 since before I wanted to take rap serious.
Yeah.
That's like those encounters is what let me know it was serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? You guys really know these people?
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking 40. Like, because I study Drake. Like, their camp, how they move.
Yeah.
Because I came up rapping at that time when he just took off.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was like someone from Toronto. So right then and there, from the successful So Far Gone tape, that's when I was tapped in. So like, I know every verse he's ever put out.
Mm-hmm.
I tell 40 that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I met 40, it was like, I fucking know this guy.
Yeah.
Saying to my uncle and them, you know? But yeah, they definitely introduced a lot of people in the city over there.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, yeah, man. And they take care of them. And that's one thing about OVO. It's one thing I give a lot of respect to them for stuff.
Yeah, man, because even through
all the OVO niggas.
Through that,
and Reps Up too.
Reps Up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they both show mad.
Because, you know, even like, you can even say like through that pipeline of like from Payback and Illy and bringing you in, Moolah came in, Pyrex, you know what I'm saying? You connected with Smiley, right? Because to me with Smiley.
But that's a whole nother entity.
Yes.
I gotta cut you off right there. So
no, please cut me off.
Yeah, I gotta cut you off right there. So that has nothing to do with blacks. Smiley's hot, creative, different, distinctive, rare. You know what I'm saying?
But one of the first times
about Smigs.
But one of the first times I ever seen Smiley was through you in a feature.
Yeah. We have like 5 videos.
Yes.
Yeah. But those are not the records that put him on.
No, I'm not saying that. But
he got better and he took his flow to a motherfucking level.
Yeah.
Like a level that people didn't understand. And that is what made people catch on to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 40 always taught me the what the fuck. I say too much gems. Jelly Song told me that one time. Like, you know, the marbles, you got to keep them in. But the what the fuck is, if you don't have the what the fuck, nobody cares. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to.
No, we're keeping that gem, bro. That's a gem, fam.
He's like, when he first met Nikki, it was what the fuck. Because it was like one day she's like Barbie and then it's Roman. And then she has different, it was like, what the fuck? And the boys just like that too.
Yeah.
Like he could sing, he could rap. It's like but at that time it was different. It was never been like, so it was like, what the fuck? Like that, like the what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, you know? And you know, and he knows I have.
Necessarily mean that's a gem that you don't, just because you know the gem.
Yeah, don't mean you're tapped in. Yeah. So I say that still.
But it's a
my
real thing.
My bad 40 still, but that's a gem right there. So
no, but it is a real thing though, because like
he didn't say specifically like Nicki Minaj or Drake like that. But that's my example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
it's an
fuck
example
with that because you know, there's a lot of rappers out.
I'm the what the fuck.
You gotta have a
a lot of niggas is doing their thing right now, but I'm the what the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm talking from Money Walk. Money Walk was 2015. 2015, I was doing dance challenges.
You know when I said what the fuck for you?
You know what I'm saying?
When I seen you on Dundas Square performing, I was like, what the fuck?
because I had lights in my jacket. Okay, so no, like, no, we need to talk about this. So I'm the what the fuck.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Good vibes tree.
Good vibes.
Good vibes tree. I'm the what the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The slept on what the fuck. But it's cool. Because I could travel. So I'm starting again.
Yeah.
But this time I'm gonna make noise. A lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the what the fuck. I had a performance, Young and Dundas. I don't know what year it was because I did T-Dot Fest many times. But I think that year.
It was like 2015.
Was it nighttime? Was it dark outside? Or not yet? Because I did it 3 times, and the last 2 times I was a headliner. So the first time I did it was
right around when
middle set.
Dropped.
Then they gave me headliner set with like Carl Wolf and like the the big dogs.
Yeah.
The Canadian big dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I hit my designer. I gave her a leather jacket. I said, put some lights in that shit and put the switch in the pocket. So when I come on the stage and I turn the lights on, the lights turn on in the jacket. I retired that jacket.
Crazy.
But that's the what the fuck I've been on. Then after that, I did Sriracha. So then the hat. So when I started performing,
when we did the first interview at the Burrowhead, you had the hat, and I was like,
so what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like you see, yes, Electric Tattoo, right? This is the new location.
Yeah.
There was an opening the other day, and there was a Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking in my closet, and I don't need Halloween costumes. I can choose one of my characters. I am the what the fuck. You understand what I'm saying? This is not an act. I've been doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, for everybody, probably he's wilding now. No, I've been doing this. Like, I am the what the fuck. Yo, what about don't need designer? I'm in the what the fuck bag right now. Let's keep in the what the fuck bag.
I know, I'm writing it down. That's the
don't
title
need
of this
designer.
episode.
I'm in the Walmart on the granny cart.
Yeah.
These guys are too hood to do that. They're too hard.
With Buxby Ballin.
They're too hard.
Early appearance of Buxby Ballin, by the way. Early. I never seen that guy until I seen him in the video. I'm like, who is this guy? And then I started seeing him on Instagram.
I had Sagittarius Shoddy in the video.
You did.
They don't have enough personality. They don't have enough personality to get on the hands. Come on.
That's the what the fuck. When we're doing the videos, the people in the Walmart are like, what the fuck?
They don't have the passion.
What the fuck? Okay. I feel like it's going to be a stupid question to ask if I feel it. If you feel you're underrated.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think that's a dumb question. I think you're underrated. I don't even need to ask you if you feel that way. I feel that you're underrated from the amount of work that you put in. You know what I'm saying?
Good vibes tree. Good vibes tree.
Good vibes tree. Right? And I'm gonna give you your flowers.
Because I was gonna get into some shit.
No, I'm gonna give you your flowers.
I was gonna respond with some shit.
Yeah.
But you see, the good vibes tree will stop you.
Yeah. No, and I got some more good vibes for you because you've been able to put out a plethora of music videos, organize shows not only for yourself but for other people, where I'm able to see Smiley on stage early in the game.
I never did that.
The Lee's Palace?
No, so Smiley was supposed to come out that night.
Oh, yes.
He never made it, though. He was supposed to come out that night.
You're right.
Yeah,
but 365 performed.
Jay Brown performed. Top 5 was supposed to come out, but he got arrested that morning. But so Jigsaw came out, though.
Jigsaw.
So they were both supposed to come out together.
And the thing is with that show,
shout out Sos. That was their guy at the time. That's who helped me bridge that.
Problem-free show.
Oh, and LB.
LB Sniffy performed it. Yo.
And of course, Sheffy. You can't leave on my dog.
Yes, salute to Sheffy. Yeah.
So Sheffy was the headliner too. And Young Tory, who was the headliner.
Yes.
Don't play with me. That was like a mini little...
Fam, that place was packed. That place is packed. And let me continue to give you your flowers. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're doing this, like, you have... You know, we've talked about in your past interviews having a feature or having a credit on the More Life album. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that, because that's from an old interview. But I need to bring that back.
That track never made an album. Two Birds, One Stone. I was a composer, so 40 just turned my voice into like a little chipmunk voice. You know, I was credited as a composer.
That was on a 2-pack.
That was at Two Birds, One Stone, but that wasn't on the album.
That was on a 2-pack release. No, like,
was it really? No. I know.
Or it was a Lucy.
It was a
Lucy. Because I heard the song.
I know the boy too well.
With the
yeah, I was involved with that, but I'm also a real fan from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That wasn't involved. Like that was a single before that tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like you have a lot of things.
Not tape. There was a single before that album. That's simple for that album, yeah.
I say all that to say, I feel that you're underrated, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think that you need to say, I think I feel that, and I feel like a lot of the audience members feel the same way. You know what
Cheers
I'm
to
saying?
that. The Lobos. The Lobos.
Yeah, man.
LeBron. Lobos is LeBron James is tequila. And LeBron James right now currently plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers are located California, and we're the Good Vibes trees.
We're the Good Vibes tree. Yeah, man.
Shout out Patrick
Bronny,
Beverly
man.
too. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. He follow me. You follow me. Patrick Beverly follow me. He fucks with me. I hit him up. Of course, I told him I'm coming to a game, but when the weather gets better for us, when they come down here, I'm gonna hit up a game. So obviously, I'm gonna go to the one in LA. But when they come to Toronto, that's when I'm gonna be able to because then I can fuck with him outside of the gym.
Yeah,
you know. But I'm tapped in with Patrick Beverly. Shout out Patrick Beverly, and I'm gonna get on his podcast too. Cheers.
Good Vibes Tree.
Yeah, Good Vibes Tree.
Good Vibes Tree.
Good Vibes Tree. You know what I'm saying? Good Vibes Tree.
Let me ask you here. What's one thing that, from all of the ups and downs that you've been in this rap game, what's one valuable lesson that you learned from it?
Few.
Give me all of the ones that you learned, man. Or at least the ones that stick out in your mind.
Relationships are important. Like for me, I'm not a guy that gets posted on all the blogs all the time, but I have relationships with all the motherfuckers. I want to give them niggas their flowers too. You too.
Thank you.
Anybody that wakes up and says, I'm going to start a blog site, I'm going to start a podcast, I'm going to start an Instagram site where I can post and keep the word out in Toronto. You guys create infrastructure. And I was around when there wasn't a lot of infrastructure. So are you. So a shout out to you guys. But my relationships with you guys are what keep me afloat, because I don't have the millions of views and loyalty is about to hit 1 million. I have a lot of videos in the high 100,000s. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of niggas where they got them views.
Yeah.
They started in the era where the internet was bubbling.
Yeah.
They started LB when I hit LB for the very first time. He was in school, and he's like, "I'm gonna hit you when I get out of school," and you know what I'm saying? And now he's graduated. So it's like I know a lot of theyese guys started when they still had they're in school. I was playing ball when I was in school.
Yeah.
So it's like what keeps me afloat and still rubbing shoulders with a lot of the niggas that's doing their thing right now is my relationships with a lot of you guys, a lot of blog sites, a lot of DJs, a lot of producers, a lot of gatekeepers, a lot of fucking people you need to meet in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
real shit.
I think most importantly is your relationships, how you treat people, everybody, I know I have my bad days with people in the industry. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But they know it's love and they know I'm genuine. And relationships is important. Some days you're not going to be that guy, but your relationship will always be there. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's jewelry right there.
That's the real shit I could say. Every day niggas say, I'm a guy. Everybody, sometimes shit goes down. When I dropped Money Walk, I could say this on record. I was like one of the top 3 artists, maybe 2. I could be wrong. I can't say first. I mean, I maybe could say first, but I'm top 1, 2, or 3 ever to get a production from Murder Beats. Money Walk? You know what I'm saying? Come on, these guys didn't even start yet.
That was early.
They didn't even start yet.
That
Got Hot 97 with that.
Yeah.
All over with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was big for me.
And
then
salute to Cashmere on the video.
shit
too.
goes like that and then goes like that. And as a man or as a real nigga, you got to be able to be like, okay, I know shit.
Yeah.
Shit went down for a bit.
Valleys and peaks. Yeah.
And that's just the music game in general. That's just the music game in general. If you look at some of our favorite artists, not our favorite artists, not the boy, but some of the artists, they got their peaks. I'm not gonna say no names on records, but niggas was hot. They're coming east,
Yeah.
Not ours though.
No, listen, that's an unprecedented run.
Not ours though. The honest artist that came out of this bitch keeps you lit every year, and that's what keeps the spotlight on Toronto.
So let me ask you about Toronto. Where do you see the Toronto scene in the next 5 years?
It's lit. I'm glad to be a part of this motherfucker. But that is what the Good Vibes Tree is for.
Good Vibes Tree.
Because there's the Toronto scene and then there's the worldwide scene.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you could like do Pac-Man. So like you're still eating, going downtown, you're getting your club hosting, Hamilton, Ottawa.
Yeah.
Fucking, I can name all the venues. Like I've toured them.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on the most fucking tours out of any artist you can name. You just interviewed Peter Jackson.
I did.
I will call him. But he's probably with his beautiful family right now.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Jackson is probably one of the biggest parts of my career, early stages.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew I bring a great show. My niggas don't bring no violence. They pop bottles and we go home.
Yeah.
And I did fucking Jadakiss, Kirko Bangs, YG, Waka Flocka, Fetty Wap, brought out LB. These are all Peter Jackson shows.
Mm.
There's a lot more I've done. And some of these shows, the promoter, Riff Raff. This is a perfect example of what I'm going to say.
And you had the feature.
And Riff Raff, I had two features, two videos and two features of Riff Raff. And we went on all around fucking Ontario. But what I'm going to get into is not just Riff Raff, but sometimes Riff Raff was the most shows.
Mm-hmm.
But relationships, again, is like, I have good vibes.
Good Vibes Tree.
And I have a great performance. I'm one of the hottest performers in this country ever. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do these shows and they'll hit PJ or PJ will hit me and be like, yo, you got to do the next one. They want you to come on. They got your hotel. So like I've done. But Riff Raff was like, no. Like come in my bus type of shit. And PJ would leave. And I'm still with Riff Raff going to the studio.
Yeah.
And I got to call PJ in the morning like, yo, we made a track. Like, but this is all off of the strength of PJ.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but there's 6-7 shows before that.
Mm.
And a lot of other promoters know that about me.
Yeah.
Like I've done there's other shows that other promoters done, but I'm just in the PJ bag right now. Shout out Peter Jackson, by the way. But a lot of fucking shows I've done. A lot of these niggas ain't done no more tours than me.
Yeah.
For sure.
You have stage experience.
They ain't done no more tours than me. I remember when you came out to Lee's Palace.
Yeah.
You came out to Lee's Palace, you and PK. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Herc. Yeah, you guys came out to Lee's Palace. It was almost sold out. It was packed.
Yeah.
It was almost sold out. Probably like 100 and something people under sold out. Because the capacity was 5 something and it was like 315. Some shit like that.
All independent artists.
Some shit like that.
All
and that was like
artists.
4 years ago, before COVID, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
that was impressive, bro. That was impressive, fam.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm always gonna remember that, fam, because we always complain about artists not being able to do shows, and that was a perfect example of a show happening. No problem.
And they hit them too. So like I've had shows and hostings, even birthday hostings, where the DJ will hit me or the promoter will hit me and be like, they hit me them time there.
Yeah.
And we'll come and it's cool. So I think all those times where I'm telling you it's cool led up to that show.
Yeah.
And they hit them. But these guys are on some, we don't give a fuck like that. Then I remember when I came and I pulled up in the back and I'm like, we're looking out for all not one police car, bro. Like not even undies. Like I don't even think they sent bodies.
Yeah.
And then you seen how the show went. We had like 5 different hoods in there.
Besides who didn't show up or whatever,
we had like 5 different hoods in there and all their niggas.
Yeah,
the backstage couldn't fit all the niggas because I had 5 different artists out, so everybody's bringing their homies.
That was a good time.
Like it was it's all about respect too, you know. Like I fuck with a lot of like niggas in the, you know, in the streets. Like so, we have a mutual respect.
Yeah.
You know, I don't carry I'm not no bomb mind person. I don't carry you know, I'm not like one of those artists. So like when I hit you and I'm like, let's do a show, niggas are coming and they're coming and their niggas are coming and they're excited.
Yeah.
Because it's not on some like, yo, who's going to be here? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
It's good vibes.
I think that's how Lee Palace went off too. It's like, you know, but that's not the only show I did. We did Seductive too. Nocturne. We sold out Nocturne. That one was packed. That was so long ago, I can't even remember, but it's all on YouTube. All the supporters from day one know. But I know I'm one of the few artists that can do shows in the city. For sure. 100%. I put out a flyer, I'm doing my show.
No, man, that's blessed, man.
100%.
I asked this question to everybody.
22 mixtapes too. 22 mixtapes. You have 22 mixtapes.
22.
Well, I have 21. 22 drops this month.
The 22nd of this one.
I'm like the Gucci man of Toronto.
What's Gucci?
Gucci man has the most mixtapes probably in rap, I think. If I'm wrong, comment gang, get me right.
Hey,
there might be like, I don't know who might have more mixtapes than Gucci man. Shit, that nigga has like 60 mixtapes. No?
I think he just put out one while we were doing the interview.
Gucci has like 60 tapes. I'm Gucci of this bitch. Nobody in Canada has more mixtapes than me.
So let me ask you, and this is the question I ask
you gotta
all my
be high.
guests. All right. Sorry.
This is the good vibe stream. This is a good vibe stream.
Good vibe stream.
Good vibe stream.
Good vibes, true.
Good vibe stream.
So let me ask you, with everything that you've gone through in the game, right? And just, you know, from starting music from a young age, what's one thing that you wish you knew then that you know now?
Fuck, travel. Good vibes tree again. I know we just did it, but goddamn, B. There's nothing more important than traveling. It's the most like important thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck, B. And it's only because we're just on this side of the shit. And it's very hard to get through them people. And that's custom. And especially for urban rappers, because a lot of us come from kind of the same cloth. Yeah. Niggas have a scratch, like, you know, got in trouble before. So even if it's a little small charge, they all mean something when you get there.
Yeah.
Little weed charge. You feel me? You were 16 fucking when weed was unlegal and they gave you some community hours. Yeah. It was guilty. It's on your record.
Yeah.
You hide, that's a drug charge. You go to the fucking customs, they're fine you. You could be in your 30s. That happened when you were 17. Yeah. You weren't even an adult. That's a youth offender charge. But it can be brought up.
No, they will bring it up.
They'll be like, you don't need a waiver, but you need record expungement. Yeah. It all depends on what kind of charges you have and all that kind of shit. But traveling is very important. Yeah. I would have known that back then. Like, you know? Yeah. All the shit I've seen this year, all the shit, the team and I, not just me, like team and I, like, you know? And how things are just moving right now. Yeah. It's very important. Traveling. Like I said, when you get out there, it's like you start again. Yeah. You know, unless you have a label situation and they're hitting you, you get out there. Even if you're not on charges. Yeah. But it's like right away you make some records and now you're promoted to the masses. And America's the masses. Yeah. So like that's when I feel like when you take it to that masses, that's when you people here believe it more. Yeah. They feel it more. Like not, you know, you were doing your thing, like sold out some shows in Toronto, don't get it twisted. But once you take it to that level, that's when the venues get bigger here. Yeah. You know?
That's when they really take you seriously.
They fuck with you. Yeah. It's like the realest shit I can say. Cause I can feel the difference and I'm not really even on, you know? Yeah. It's just, people know I've been 22 mixtapes, you know? Yeah. 22 mixtapes.
Oh man.
They know I've been putting in work for a long time. So they appreciate seeing me in a different light. And I feel the appreciation. That makes sense?
No.
But I got a lot of work to do, you know? But
it makes sense.
If that makes sense, you know? Like,
no, it makes complete sense. King.
So like, I know when I take it to the next level out there, I'm taking it to the next level here. So when I do another Lee's Palace, I might could do history.
Yeah.
The downstairs part.
Yeah.
Upstairs closed.
Or Rebel or one of those places. You know what I'm saying?
Rebel's big too, but like you only take it to that masses unless online you're like a fucking sense, you know?
Yeah.
But even when you are, don't get it twisted. then you have to start, the business comes into play. Companies start hitting you. And it's like, oh, we need you to come up to New York. It's like, how the fuck you gonna do that?
Yeah.
It wasn't on your mind before. The fucking getting popping was.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, and don't get me wrong, when you get shit real popping, because it just takes one song.
Mm-hmm.
Brody tells me that all the time. It's all about the fucking music.
Yeah.
You can go outside and you can rob a bank and go buy the biggest feature. If it's not hot, nobody cares.
Mm-hmm.
It's all up, and then you can go make one song and with no feature. But if it's a great song, your life can change. It's all about the music, one song. So like, yes, you can make one song and a lot of things could be situated for you.
Yeah.
But the music game is like playing the lottery. So it's like, fuck. It's like playing the lottery. Like, let's go buy a ticket. Fucking $6.49. Let's go try and win 10 million. Right now. That's like every time you make a song or put a song out, that's kind of like what you're up to bat at the lottery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to fish out all of that, it's relationships, traveling, meeting people, outsourcing the situation, getting situations right, getting situations in place, distribution, record companies, deals, all that.
Yeah.
All that stuff is on, you know, sign a Canadian company. It's no problem. But it's not what we want to do. Not what we niggas are on social media on, you know?
Yeah.
You see the shit they see? Shit we see, sorry, because we're on it too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're on it all day, but we're on it.
No, we're all part
and
of it. We're all in
the
the
shit
audience.
we see is like, you know, it fucks with you.
Yeah.
It lets you know sometimes step up, or it lets you know, oh, this is how I can do this to get to that level.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless how we look at it, you can't just do it from like this if you're trying to take it to the levels that you're seeing when you're scrolling.
You got to get up and get out.
Whether it's the UK, America, where the good vibes trees are, you know, but it's traveling. And no matter what people say, that's when here respects it more. You know, I love my city, but I just feel like the venues get bigger and you really take it to a different masses when you follow in the greats' footsteps. And the greats, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
As soon as you land in fucking Jamaica, it's like certain artists from here is like, you know?
Yeah.
Drake, like, it's like, you know, Toronto, Buckla, yo, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, top bowl.
Nah, man.
Cuba, anywhere you go. And that's why they're in the position they are. So it's like, if you're trying to fucking be a star, it's like, you better get shit in place to be a star.
Yeah.
Or go fucking be regular. And I'm not trying to be regular. So, like, you know, I figured it out. And niggas ain't trying to be fucking regular. They better figure it out. And that's how I look at it. Straight up, you know? Real shit. Like, life is at a standstill until you figure it out. No matter what it is you're doing. You're trying to sell some alcohol, you fucking figure it out. Okay, this is how this company did this. This is how, like, you know?
Yeah.
Life's about figuring it out. Life's about relationships. That's how I looked at it. And life's about good vibes. And motherfucking good vibes tree.
Good vibes tree.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Blacka Da Don in the motherfucking building. I really enjoyed this conversation that we had here, King.
100%.
I wish you more success. You know what I'm saying? I feel that you have a lot of good things on the horizon and you've accomplished a lot in your journeys.
Appreciate it.
And I just wish you much more, brother.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Y'all know where to get him on the social medias.
YouTube, it's Blacka Da Don on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, Blacka Da Don on any platform, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, anywhere you listen to music. Instagram is The Real Blacka Da Don. B-A.
Instagram, stop dissing. Give him his check
Real
mark.
Blacka Da Don. We ain't worried about the check mark. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We still working. MTM shit, Black Don shit.
All right. So listen, let me give a big salute to our sponsors also, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. Hit them up on their Instagram, Astro_Pink, or check them out on their website, Astro, or myastropink.com. Let's take us out of here with some music here. You can hear it from the headphones right there.
It's a classic.
I do this, fam.
It's a classic.
We love hip hop.